The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Hey everyone, Sam Smith here. Let's break down the Bruins trade deadline. There's a lot to unpack here. So let's start with the first move the Bruins made today as they traded Charlie Coyle and a 2026 fifth-round pick to the Colorado Avalanche in exchange for a 2025 second-round pick, William Zellers, and Casey Mittelstadt. Now, Casey Mittelstadt is going to be an NHLer, obviously. He's going to be in your middle six as probably your third line or even second line center, honestly. William Zellers is a project. He is in the USHL playing for the Green Bay Gamblers, and he is going to be something special. They're looking at him to be a pretty good prospect. And that second-round pick that the Bruins got is looking pretty good. So pretty good stuff from the Bruins here. I like the return for Coyle. They then go out and they go trade their 2026 fourth-round pick that they originally got for Trent Frederick, by the way, to the Buffalo Sabres in exchange for Henri Jokiharju. Now, Henri Jokiharju is a defenseman. He's kind of hopped around, hasn't really had a sustained home, played for Chicago, played for Buffalo now, and now he's on his way to the Bruins, and he's a replacement for this guy. Brandon Carlo is on his way to the Toronto Maple Leafs as he has been traded there for Fraser Minton, who's a top Leafs prospect, who's going to be an NHLer relatively soon, a 2025 fourth-round pick, and a 2026 first-round pick that is top 5 protected. So definitely intriguing to see what the Bruins do here with that first-round pick. But Fraser Minton is going to be a superstar from what Leafs fans are saying. So overall, really good haul for Brandon Carlo. And by the way, the Bruins are retaining 15% on Brandon Carlo, which is about $600,000 on it. So he is a $4.1 million cap hit through the end of next season. So the Bruins also made a minor trade here, sending Mark McLaughlin to the New Jersey Devils in exchange for a defenseman, Daniil Missiol. I don't know who this guy is. Apparently he was a third-round pick. He was a 70th pick. And, McLaughlin, college free agent, signed. Bill Rick, a kid, on his way to the New Jersey Devils. Now, here is the big one. Brad Marchand is on his way to the Florida Panthers in exchange for a 2027 conditional second-round pick. Now, it can become a 2027 first or a 2028 first if Florida wins 2 rounds of the Stanley Cup playoffs and if Marchand appears in at least 50% of the team's playoff games. Apparently, Marchand's a few weeks out from returning from his injury. He was out. He got knocked out not knocked out, but he got knocked out of the game versus the Penguins a couple weekends ago due to an injury. Hasn't been back since, and he's kind of week to week with an injury. So the Panthers here, they got Brad Marchand right at the buzzer too. Him and Carlo both traded right at the buzzer. So the Bruins, they blew it up. Don Sweeney said in a presser that he didn't blow it up, but he did. Marchand, Coyle, and Carlo being traded today, that is a sign of blowing it up. Frederick got traded to the Oilers earlier in the week. So did Brazo, got traded to Minnesota earlier in the week. Yeah, that's blowing it up and trying to start over. That's what that is. So definitely intriguing to see what the Bruins do from here. And they're going to have a ton of cap space this summer, and they're going to have a lot of draft capital to work with over the next couple of years. So they're definitely going to try to replenish that prospect pool, which is not good, and they're going to try to build towards the future here. Don Sweeney did not rule out bringing back Brad Marchand. He is an expiring free agent at the end of the season, so they're definitely intrigued in possibly bringing him back. They just couldn't agree to a contract, so he's on his way to the Florida Panthers. Now, here are my thoughts, okay? When Marchand got traded, I was crushed, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I was crushed. I was devastated, okay? And I still am, because, he's my childhood. Carlo, great return. Sucks to see him go. Coyle, sucks to see him go. Great return, So, the Bruins did well here. They got a ton back for what they gave up. I mean, the Marchand thing, that's a terrible trade. only giving up a second. That's a conditional, could turn into a first. It's just a risky move for sure. So.
Welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the live commentary. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Carlo, score! The newborn dad! Marshawn across, Coyle scores! Charlie Coyle! It's a power play goal. Here's Zaka, shot, score! It's Pavel Zaka! Shattenkirk, Lowry, score! Mason Lowry! Bruins lead 5-4! He scores! The Bruins win! David Pastrnak! The Bruins win Game 7 in overtime!
And now, Sam Smith Productions presents another live commentary of the Boston Bruins on YouTube.
Well. I can't believe it. Welcome to a new era. The post-Brad Marchand era. We are live here on YouTube as this one is from the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. As the Bruins, supposedly they're the Bruins, taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's get into your starting lineups. They look so weird. Hold on a second. I don't have them quite ready for you. I did not put them into the system. But I should have, and I'm a bad YouTuber for doing that. I'm a bad YouTuber. There you go. Let's take a look at your Bruins starting lineups. Zaka, Geeky, Pastrnak. Casey Middlestat. Cole Koepke, Vinny Lettieri. Elias Lindholm, Marat Husnadinov, and Jacob Blauko. Mark Kastelik, Johnny Beecher, Patrick Brown. Nikita Zadorov and Henry Jokiharju, Mason Lowry and Andrew Peak, Parker Wotherspoon and Ian Mitchell, with Jeremy Swayman in net. For the Lightning, Braden Point, Jake Gensel, Nikita Kucherov, Anthony Cirelli, Brandon Hagel, Nick Paul, Yanni Gord, Oliver Bjorkstrand, and Gage Consalves, Luke Glendening, Mitchell Chafee, Zemgus Girgensons. Defensively, Victor Hedman and J.J. Moser, Sean McDonough, he's calling the game, Ryan McDonough and Eric Chernak, Emil Lilleberg and Nick Perbix, with Andrei Vasilevsky in net. Where's McAvoy? He's out for the year, guys. He's out for the year. I can't believe it. I'm just in a... okay. We were live yesterday on the Black and Gold Productions YouTube channel. And, I can't believe that they traded Marchand. It's just so weird to me, you know? How many points are we out of a wild card spot? Forget the wild card spot. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Screw wild card spot. Who gives a shit? All due respect. Who cares? Ugh. Why is Koepke on the second line? I'll tell you why. Victor Hedman is scratched. Whoa. Okay. Hedman is scratched for Tampa today. They want Marchand to have the chance to win a cup. But you don't send him there. There. I don't know. Not a fan of the return. Let's win our next 5. We're not winning a damn game anytime soon. Sorry. We're just not. Hypothetically, yes. But realistically, no. I'm not about the Coyle trade. That's the least of my worries. I was thrilled when the return we got for Coyle. I was thrilled. But yeah, it's a, you know, I'm just stunned. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't believe it. I just can't believe that it's over. I was the Lightning have won 11 of their last 13 games, so the Bruins aren't winning this one. I said today that it felt like my childhood was ripped away from me when Marchand got traded yesterday. My childhood's over. And the fact that we only got a second-round pick for one of the greatest Bruins of all time is awful. Awful, awful, awful. One of the worst returns I've ever seen for a trade, ever. Ever. Man. Taking a trade was worse. No, because we actually got sustainable things back. Marchand only got a second? A second. For Marchand? No. Yeah, I'm just in a world of shock. Carlo surprised me. That I did not see that coming. That's a leap, you know. It's going from left to right. We are underway. And now Lohrei takes it and dumps it around the net. A lot of new names here for this Bruins team. Lohrei shoots. That gets knocked down. Puck goes into the corner. Geeky in around the net. Pastrnak still battling. He's the only man with an A on his jersey. There is no captain, and there's only one assistant. Lindholm and McAvoy out for the season. Zacha ahead for Geeky, who somehow survived the trade deadline, but he's still here. Puck deflects up in the air. Zacha's got it. A drive there by Henry Jokiharju, saved by Vasilevsky. Pasternak's got it. Jokiharju wearing number 44 for the Bruins. Geeky, Pasternak drops back. Geeky at the end of a shift, fires it on net, knocked down. Who's captain? There is none. There is no captain on this Bruins team. Puck comes out, and here's Hustadinov wearing number 92 for the Bruins. Last time the Bruin wore number 92 was Lauko. Hustadinov a shot, and that goes over the net. Zadorov keeps in. Lauko's back with the Bruins for the first time since last year. Shot on net, save. Lindholm there against Radish. Darren Radish in for Hedman last minute to the line. Wotherspoon. Hustadinov waits. Drops for Zadorov. Lets it go. Shot blocked. Hustaninov tied up there by Radish. To the line, Wotherspoon. Puts it in cross corner. Bruins are still having possession of the offensive zone, still battling. Lauko for Koepke. For Wotherspoon, Bruins get it in around the net. Here is Middlestat for Koepke. Bruins have it here and behind the net. They're still possessing the puck pretty well here against Tampa. The Bruins have the fewest amount of wins they've ever had through 64 games since 2006. For reference, in the 05-06 season, I was 1. I have a summer birthday, so I turned 2 in August of 06. So Middlestat back to Ian Mitchell. Wotherspoon's got it on the near side, trying to move it ahead. To flex it was Vinny Lettieri. Gord will try to get this in. Bjorkstrand, who got acquired from Seattle, along with Yanni Gord, back with the Lightning for the first time since the expansion draft. Lilleberg lost it. Beecher will move it ahead with Middlestat to his left. To his right, sorry. He'll dump it in. Beecher's got it. He gets pressured off the puck. Bjorkstrand will move this back ahead into the Lightning end, into the Bruins end. Swayman for Peak. Moves it ahead now. Here is Kastelik over to Beecher. Deflects it off a stick. Patrick Brown can't play it. Beecher for Peak. Brad Marchand still out for a few weeks due to his injury he suffered against the Penguins last weekend for Florida. So Marchand will be making his Panthers debut soon. Shot saved by Swayman. Lohrei ahead for Brown. Eric Chernak's got it in his own end. He'll swerve back to McDonough. I will tell you what, okay, the fact that the Bruins have kind of waved the white flag on this season makes me, feel a little better. Because at least ownership and the front office is realizing that this team is not going to make the playoffs. And if they do, they won't compete. Zacha. Pasternak shot saved by Vasilevsky. Shots are 4-1 Bruins early on. They're playing a little bit of spunk right now. Here's Geekie out top. Scored both goals against Carolina on Thursday in a massive collapse. Trust me, just because I wasn't streaming does not mean I wasn't watching. I saw the whole thing. Ay, I don't have to worry about Marchand anymore. I like worrying about Marchand. You know what I mean? Here is Zadorov for Henry Yokoharu, acquired from Buffalo yesterday. He'll dump it in the zone. Give up the playoffs, guys. Stop asking about the Bruins in playoffs. It ain't gonna happen. Not this year. It's just not. Chance out in front. Nick Paul misses over the net. And that one goes out of play. Just about 5 minutes in. So, by the way, if you're wondering where Matt Patra is, Matt Patra is not on the NHL roster. Now, don't freak out. He was an AHL paper transaction to Providence, which means that he was only sent down for the day, but they actually never recalled him back. So, shot there, fanned on a try from Hagel. So, Beecher ahead for Parker Wotherspoon. He'll dump in the zone. AHL for playoff run down there. Oh, hell yeah. They're going to load up for a Calder Cup playoff run. Hey. You know what? If Providence makes the... If Providence... I might do Calder Cup playoffs. Who knows? I might. I'll have to see what Grant thinks. I'll have to see what my friends think. I'll have to ask and see what's going on with that. But I'll consider it. I have flow, so I would be able to. I would definitely be able to do the game. I just have to figure out how, the logistics of it, Lohrei moves it ahead and back into the zone. For sure, Red Sox game. Oh, yeah, Red Sox game's still going to happen this summer, once a week. Jacob Lauko trying to get it to Hustadinov in front for Lindholm, saved by Vasilevsky. This is Elias Lindholm's line. It was originally Pavel Zacha and David Pastrnak. Now it's Jacob Lauko and Marat Hustadinov. Who the anyway. Oh dear. Yeah, what happened to Elias Lindholm, man? Oh. We're gonna watch the Providence Bruins. It's on Flow Hockey. You have to pay for it, but it's $30 a month. But you don't just get AHL. You get you get ECHL, you get WHL, you get all sorts of hockey. But I might stream Providence Bruins games if they make the playoffs, which they're going to. If they don't be the collapse of a century. And they got Fraser Minton. Woo-hoo-hoo. Stop. And middle stat to the box. Well, that's great. Oh, that's just great. Let's see. Casey Middlestat, what did you do? Oh, they're not going to show it. They're going to go to commercial first. Okay. By the way, guys, guess what I got? Oh, I turned it on. Whoops. Want me to test it out during the commercial break? Watch. Yes. Hello? How about that? Can you guys hear me through... Does it sound the same or does it sound louder? I can't tell. No, it didn't do anything? Oh. Oh, it doesn't... Switch mics. I don't think I can. Wait a minute. No. Alright, well. That was a massive fail. I tried doing something fun. I guess you can't use these on a laptop. I was gonna try this and see if it sounded any different, but guess not. Tampa to the power play, middle stat for high sticking. Look like you broke it. I did not break it. Trust me, I did not break it. No. Oh, really? Did I actually break it? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You are not synced. Shoot. It's cleared back down by Zadorov. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Radish for point. Kucherov drops back for point. Gensel for Kucherov in the slot. Drops it over. Bjorkstrand misses over the net. To the line, Radish. Kucherov. Point in front, deflected away by Zadorov. Zadorov clears it back down. Radish drops it for point. Second unit coming on. Sorry, it's a mix of both units, actually. Castlick taking down Bjorkstrand. Clear down by Wotherspoon. Well, let me see if I can fix it. It looks synced on my end. Hagel for Cirelli, drops back for Gord. To the line, McDonough. Nick Paul. Cirelli to the line, McDonough. Hagel. Deflected across to Cirelli, goes off the high glass. Kastelik trying to play it out. Patrick Brown gets it to center and out. Final second to the power play. It's not synced at all. Oh, boy. They kill off the penalty. McDonough. Gord. Across. Hagel saves Swayman. I will fix it. Middlestat out of the box. Lowry for Wotherspoon. Moves it ahead and out. We have an icing.
Welcome to New Era.
Welcome
to New Era.
Goal. And deflected across to Cirelli, goes off the high glass. My voice is moving before the camera?
My voice is moving before the camera?
I broke it. Pasternak in front for Zock. For is that Middlestat? Yeah. Geeky. Puck played ahead and it comes out. Jokiharju for Geeky. He gets it back. Jokiharju's shot tipped by Lindholm. Shot goes wide. Rebound in front. Vasilevsky makes the save. It's fixed. I fixed it? Oh, fantastic information. Holy moly, I fixed it. I can't believe I fixed it, chat. Puck comes back out to the Bruins end. The Bruins dump it back in. The shots are 6-2 Boston at the moment. Lindholm with Lauko and Husnadinov. Gord ahead for Hedman. That's McDonough. Hedman's not playing today. Peak for Lauko for Lindholm, trying to get this to Husnadinov. Can't. Puck comes to McDonough, thrown back down into the Lightning end. Did Ovi score last night? No. They play the Kraken tomorrow. Middlestat takes it away for the Bruins in the neutral zone. Middlestat spins off Cirelli. He got knocked off the puck. Mitchell keeps in for Boston. Perbix ahead for Cirelli. Drops it for Lilleberg. He dumps it around the net. Oh, by the way, Oliver Wahlstrom scored a hat trick last night for Providence in their win. Oh, my God. Against the Marlies. Shot by Radish, knocked down. Hagel on the rebound. In front for Cirelli. That goes wide of the net. Parker Wotherspoon. He dumps into the zone. Lilleberg for Radish. Sorelli. That deflects up and out of play. Ovechkin at 885, 9 away from tying Gretzky, 10 away from breaking the record. They go to commercial break. Guys, I am so thrilled that I fixed it. Okay. I fixed it, and I'm glad I did, because, you know, I don't want my microphone, my voice to say something way before you see me say it. You know what I mean? Mark Allred tweets at the fact that Middlestat took a penalty. WTF, Trent? Oh, my bad, LOL. He meant they both wore 11. Yeah. By the way, I am so glad Middlestat is not wearing 37. Because, like... Ooh. Like, imagine. Providence and Marley's gonna have the same goal horn. They do have the same goal horn. It's a recording of something. The Bruins made 5 trades yesterday. There, it's on the bottom ticker of your screen. No scores around the league because I'm just going to focus on the trades today. Be back to normal on Tuesday when the Bruins play Florida. Oh, dear God, they're playing Florida. No, Marchand's not playing. Stop your questions there. Morgan Geekie against Yanni Gourde. Just outside of the Bruins end. Geekie loses the draw, but the puck comes back into the Tampa end. Shots are 6-2 Boston here in the first 12 minutes of this game. Moved ahead, Gonsalves for Gourde. Closed off by Peak. Lorei will move this ahead. Knocked down by Bjorkstrand. Here is Chernak. McDonough moves it ahead, and it comes all the way back down to Lorei. Here's Peak. Now here are 5 Bruins that were still Bruins the other day. Here is Vasilevsky, plays it around. Geekie plays it around the net. Pasternak. Sweeney saying yesterday, Morgan Geekie, they're working to get an extension done for him. Zadorov for Jokiharju, a shot. Glove saved by Vasilevsky on a try from Henry Jokiharju. Representing Team Finland in the Four Nations tournament. He requested a trade from the Buffalo Sabres. And the Bruins are the one that took him on. Lindholm against Sorelli. Face-off won by the Lightning. Here is Nick Paul. Knocked down by Lindholm on the dump-out attempt. Puck comes to Lauko. Lindholm in front for Husnudinov. Hit off the side of the cage instead. Radish for Sorelli ahead. Sorelli carries it across the Bruins line. Perbix for Sorelli. Shoots. Blocked in traffic. Comes all the way over to Lilleberg on the far side of the point. Hagel to Lilleberg. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Sorelli. Hagel saves Swayman. It's a good one. Lilleberg around the net. Here is Sorelli. For Paul. Chance in front. Broken up. And it comes to the line held in by Perbix. Paul. Sorelli for Perbix, right point. Lilleberg on the far side. Knocked into by Husnudinov. Jokiharju tying him up. He caught a penalty. He got a stick up high. We have a penalty on Tampa coming up here. Jokiharju. Catching a high stick. Second penalty of the game. First on Tampa. The Bruins go to the power play for the first time. They win the draw. Zacha wins it back to Lohrei. Zacha in the slot. Zacha misses wide. So it's Geekie, Pasternak, Zacha, Middlestat, Lohrei. No Elias Lindholm on the first unit. Big tie-up and the Lightning get it out. Middlestat can be useful on the power play. Was useful for Buffalo on the power play. Was useful for Colorado in that same role as well. Middlestat for Pasternak. Deflects it off a stick and in. Zacha keeps it in. Lohrei for Geekie in the slot. Geekie's shot over the net. He ripped it. And it goes out of play. 5:37 to go in the first. Minute 19 to go in the Bruins power play. Zacha waved out of the draw. It'll be Casey Middlestat taking the faceoff. And it's won by Tampa. And Sorelli clears it down. Swayman leaves it for Lohrei. First unit still out there. About a minute to go in the power play. Pasternak for Geekie. Tied up there by McDonough. Zacha. Tied up there by Chernak, McDonough, and Geekie in there as well for their respective teams for support. Puck comes free. Sorelli's got it. 2-on-2 with Gensel. Lohrei and Middlestat back. A third man and McDonough. Save Swayman. Rebound bouncing in front. Sorelli's shot kick save. Lohrei moves this ahead and comes back down. Here's McDonough. He'll throw it out. Here's a chance for Gensel now. Lohrei tying him up here. Drops it for J.J. Moser. This puck's thrown into the Tampa end, and it's cleared back down by Lilleberg. Mitchell, Jokiharju, Lettieri, Husnudinov, and who else? Lindholm? Oh my god. Lindholm was the only Bruin on that power play that started on the opening night roster. Holy moly. The Bruins did not have a shot on goal in that power play. Bruins keeping it just inside the line. Lindholm dumps it in. He's out there with Beecher and Lettieri. Lettieri tying it up against Lilleberg. Puck just went past Beecher. Still having trouble getting it out here. It's going to be a young... The Bruins have the second youngest roster in the National Hockey League with the Marchand move yesterday. Brown dumps it. Oh, Andrew, Jesus, what a troll. People are upset they traded Marchand. That's what you get. And then the fact that the Jacobs came out in full support, I want to throw up in my mouth. He's just as big of a problem. And then he's upping season tickets renewals by 4%. Bjorkstrand, poke checked. Point poke checked as well. Kucherov, a save by Swayman. Crazy how bad Nesson is. they just told you they traded Marchand. Damn. Is Jacob saying it to please the media? Why would he want to please the media? I'm trying to find something here. Do you think the Bruins should rebrand? What do you mean by rebrand? What do you mean? $2:53 to go first period. Go back to Centennial logo. They might. Or relocation at this point. Oh my god. They have rally towels today? Why? It's March. Face-off is won by the Bruins. Castlewick gets it out. Brown guides it out of the zone. Gord back to Perbix. Gord dumps in. Shots are 6-5 Tampa. What? We have a tilt at center. Castlewick and Lilleberg back in the... Oh, these two hate each other. Castlewick and Lilleberg. Castlewick's working him over. Lilleberg's got Castlewick up against the wall. Castlewick took a cross-check from Lilleberg back in January, and now Castlewick's giving Lilleberg the business. Good on Castlewick for stepping up. Want to remind you that tomorrow at 12 is episode 384 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast. We're going to be live with Mark Allred and we're going to be live with Mark Allred and Parker McLean tomorrow. 12 p.m. over on the Black and Gold Productions YouTube channel. Links down below in the description. You should go check it out. Good on Castlewick for stepping up and taking down Lilleberg in a fight. They gave Castlewick an extra for unsportsmanlike conduct. How? Do you not expect that? Zadorov's upset. How? How do they give Castlewick an extra 2? They give him some sort of leeway. The guy freaking took him out to put him on IR for almost 3 weeks. That's dumb. Lettieri will serve the extra penalty for the Bruins here. He'll serve the extra 2. What a joke. I'm aware. Big tie-up off the draw. Zacha wins it back. Zadorov ahead for Zacha. 2-on-2 with Lindholm to his right. Zacha for Lindholm. Trying to burn Bjorkstrand. He just can't. He had him. He had the angle. Just couldn't get the speed. Radish tied up by Zacha. Tampa to the power play for the second time. Gensel. Turnover by the Lightning here. Zacha backhand knockdown. Lindholm's chance is blocked. Here is Chernak. Poke checked there by Zadorov. Beecher gets it back down under 2 minutes to go in the first. Radish drops back for Kucherov. Kucherov's going to work his way in. Poke check. Bjorkstrand for Radish. Halfway through the penalty. Tampa sets up for the first time. Bjorkstrand. Radish. Kucherov. Across for Bjorkstrand. Pass goes up and out of play on a deflection. Face off. Won by Tampa. McDonough's shot tipped by Paul. Would have been a high stick anyway. Patrick Brown clears it back down. .30 seconds to go on the penalty. Cirelli. Cirelli crosses the line. Shoots one over the net. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Under a minute to go in the first now. Hagel. Bruins take it away. Brown clears. Good clear by Brown. Back to 5-on-5. Lettieri right out of the box. Almost played the puck. Almost had a breakaway. Comes back behind the Bruins net. Down to 30 seconds. Mitchell moves it along. Morgan Geekie for Mason Lohrei. Gets around Chernak, plays it across. Middle stat, trying to work as a Geekie in the middle, can't. Intercepted there by Gonsalves. Chernak down to 15 seconds. Puck took a weird bounce. Lohrei ahead, just ahead of Pasternak. Vasilevsky has to play it over to Chernak. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Geekie over to Jokiharju. Pasternak will just try to hang on to possession. And that will do it for the first period. Scoreless through one at Amalie Arena. Were you so pissed off on Thursday against Carolina at the final second of the third period? No, I just laughed. I'm going to be honest, I laughed. I've given up on trying to make myself angry at this team. I'm just giving up. Canes really didn't do a lot to boost their team. Yeah, Carolina. What the hell happened there? Traded Rantanen and then didn't do anything else? Oof. You know? Ooh. Better if you're sanity, Sam. Yeah. You don't say. See, Geno Smith got traded to the... I did. I called Kyle about it last night, because Kyle, my friend, is a Seahawks fan. You know? So, I called him. I was like, hey. And he goes, what? I go, Geno to the Raiders. He goes, no! Did you think Brandon Carlo was going to get traded? No. Didn't surprise me. Well, it surprised me that they did it right after Marchand, right? Archer was dumb. Yeah. Great return, though. I like what we got back for him. Stats at the end of the first period. Shot 7-5 Tampa. Bruins won 61%. The face-offs in the first period. Tampa won 38.5. Both teams 0 for on the power play. Bruins 0 for 1. Tampa 0 for 2. 9 penalty minutes compared to 7. 12 hits for the Bruins compared to 7 for Tampa. 4 block shots for Boston. 10 for Tampa. 4 giveaways for Tampa. 2 for Boston. 1 takeaway. And that's it. I'm gonna try something here. Yeah, okay, that's better. Actually, no, it's not. Wow. They're getting so excited about him? You wanna know why people are getting excited about him? Because the Bruins like to give Leafs prospects a try. Brazo. Do you think they're going to get better next year? No. They won't be good for a very long time. I missed the playoffs 2 straight seasons. 2 is generous. What do you think of Brad Marchand gone? Sucks, man. Really sucks. And people sold their season tickets. Oh yeah, they tried to up season tickets percentages. Renewals 4%. Give me a break. What a joke that is. They're doing Pasternak? Wow. Emily Kaplan just asks the stupidest questions. Oh, I don't listen to the interviews. Who should our new captain be? We'll wait till the summer. Yoki Haru. Yeah. That's how it's pronounced. I want to read you the statements that the front office and management put out about Brad Marchand. I just want you to hear these. Can you show us the game? No, I can't. Cam Neely. Brad wore the black and gold with a tremendous amount of pride for 16 years. He embodied what it means to be a Bruin. His dedication and contributions both on and off the ice leave a lasting impact, and I personally wish he, Katrina, Sloan, Sawyer, and Rue are the best in their next chapter. Might get you to show the game. Copyright. Simple. Don Sweeney.
You suck.
Being underestimated was all the motivation Brad Marchand needed to work harder than anyone to earn a chance to grow from a bottom six agitator to an NHL superstar. Then he evolved into a true leader, a captain, an example for all those who aspired to wear the Spoke B to show them what it takes to compete and win at the highest level, and even more to do so for the Boston Bruins. On behalf of my family and the entire organization, I want to thank Brad for all of his contributions as one of the greatest Bruins, and wish he, Katrina, Salone, Sawyer, and Root continued success and happiness. Thank you, Brad. That's Sweeney and Neely. Charlie Jacobs. In Boston, we've been fortunate to witness the rise of generational talent who fostered a culture of excellence within our locker room and led our club to victory. Brad Marchand, our captain, Stanley Cup champion, and Bruin of 16 years, will forever be a part of that legacy. While we made our best efforts to keep Brad in black and gold for the rest of his playing career, he now embarks on the next chapter of his journey. We wish him, his wife Katrina, and their 3 children the utmost success. Cam, Don, and the hockey operations team have my full support as they make these very difficult decisions, which we collectively believe will set up our franchise up for a new era of success in the future. Our goal remains unchanged, to be a Stanley Cup championship-driven organization. Together, we are charting a course for the next century. Wow. Man. Stevie Wonder can see that this team that they need to fire Sweeney and Neely. Ray Charles can see that. Stevie Wonder can see that. See where I'm going with this? It's not... I said this morning. Trading Brad Marchand isn't a criminal offense. Or isn't a fireable offense. Trading Brad Marchand for a conditional second-round pick, and that being it, that's a fireable offense. So once again, the return for Marchand is fireable. The trading Marchand's not. The return is absolutely fireable. That is a fireable offense. You know, it's also a fireable offense. Trading him to the Florida Panthers. That's a tradable offense. That's a fireable offense as well. Marchand's not playing for Florida until the playoffs, probably. Thoughts on this Will Zeller's prospect? Plays for the Green Bay Gamblers in the USHL. He's been going off. Now, he's young. He's raw. Not quite there yet. He's committed to the University of North Dakota, so that's good. That's good. I'm happy about that part. The only good thing I see in the trade is Marchand might get a Stanley Cup from it. If the Florida Panthers win the Stanley Cup, Sweeney and Neely need to go. You handed your rival another championship. Great job. Get him to commit to UMaine instead. No, he's already committed. He's already put pen to paper. So he has to go to. He's going to UND. North Dakota, great hockey program as well. Fraser Minton, I heard he's going to be something great. I hope so. I heard he's going to be a top 6 guy from what I understand. We need a little bit more of that. Especially since Jacob Lauko is in the third line today, and Cole Koepke is on the second line. So, yeah. No particular reason why I'd want Zellers on Maine. It would just be easier for me to watch him. Oh yeah, no, I get it. I'll be paying attention to North Dakota a little more next year because of Zellers. Fraser heard nothing good about. Really? Sounds like a career bottom 6 guy to me. I've heard great things about Minton from like league scouts. They're saying, oh, he's gonna be great. He's only a month older than I am. That's crazy. Talk about a third line guy. Why was he the Leafs' top prospect in their system besides Easton Cowan? I don't know. I mean, I don't like the numbers. Well, he played 15 games for Toronto this year. 2 goals, 4 points in 15 games. He was probably in the third and fourth line mainly. So, we'll see. Drafted in 2022, so he's still got time. He might get some NHL minutes this year. I don't know. It depends on what at the end of the season. Like, honestly, they could shut Pasternak down for the season in April if it gets really bad to give them no chance of winning. to try to get a better draft pick. Honestly, they could. When will the games start back up? Right now, I think. I was right. Second period about to start here in just a minute. Would you be shocked if the Bruins beat the Tampa Bay? I'd be shocked if the Bruins beat anyone the rest of the season, honestly. I'll be pleasantly surprised. Nice shirt. Yeah. I don't remember where I got this. Going to UMA playoff game next weekend. Can't wait. Atmosphere's going to be electric. I know that regionals are coming to New Hampshire, so we'll see. I might go in a couple weeks. We'll see. Second period underway. Bruins going from left to right in the road whites. Tampa in the home alternate blacks going from right to left. Here is Peak. The Bruins did not have a shot on goal in the final 14 minutes and 10 seconds of that first period. Typical Bruins. That sounds about right. Chernak dumps in the zone. Peak for Lori, deflects it around. Zaka gets it around Cirelli. Has Pasternak to his right, finds him. Pasternak waiting, shoots one, and there's a shot on goal saved by Vasilevsky. I played music when the period started. I ran out of time. Wasn't able to get tickets to last year's playoffs. So you're excited. Yeah, I'm hopefully you have a good time, man. Yokoharu's shot deflects off a stick and out of play. Or went off the glass anyway. It's still in play, actually. Puck comes out. Lauko drops it for Zadorov. Husnudinov trying to get it to Lindholm. Can't. Zadorov for Yokoharu. Plays it around Husnudinov. Big tie-up. Lindholm can't win the puck battle. We have a stoppage. Face-off won by Boston as Middlestat won it. Wotherspoon dumps it around the net. McDonough plays it around. Tied up. Puck comes in front. Vasilevsky smothers it. According to Elliot Friedman, when the Leafs asked for Mikko Rantanen and the Hurricanes asked for Marner, that would have broke the league. That would have broke the league so much. Middlestat wins it against Point. Lettieri. Middlestat. To the line. Wotherspoon shoots and a glove save by Vasilevsky. Leafs fans would have been pissed. Oh, yeah, they would have been. Glendenning wins the draw against Middlestat. Gonna be completely honest with you, I have a kind of a headache right now. Not for the game or anything, it's just me. I'm not sure. I kind of had one during the start of the game too, but I feel like it's kind of picked up as game's gone on, so I'm just gonna be drinking some water here. Wotherspoon ahead. Nice tape to Middlestat. Middlestat waits on the slot. Waits, shoots. Save Vasilevsky. Kepke around the net for Middlestat. Bruins still controlling. Middlestat tied up. Tampa will try to get this out. Point can't get it out. Held in by Middlestat. Lorai. In the middle for Lettieri. It's tied up and popped up in the air. And Point will get it away. You home for the weekend or for spring break? I am on spring break. Tylenol ibuprofen? Yeah, I might take some ibuprofen during the second intermission or something. It's not like a bad headache. It's just a light one. Just enough where it's kind of bringing my energy down a little bit. You know? Brown. Lauko ahead for Beecher. Beecher dumps in. McDonough and Brown tied up. Played ahead and it's dumped back out. Jokiharju knocks it down. Tampa's offside. They can't get it in the zone. You bet the Bruins. You pick... What? 64% of you actually think the Bruins are going to win today's game? Okay. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 2,000. We are 43 away from 2,000. So if you haven't subbed, it would help me out. Please do so. Geeky wins the draw. Mitchell for Wotherspoon. He dumps in around the net. Pasternak tied up there. Here is Hagel for Nick Paul. Trying to find Hagel in the middle. Can't. You have NHL 25? No, I don't. Pasternak trying to get around Chernak. Can't. Played around the net. Please play Avs tonight. Carlo versus Coyle. Oh, I never even thought of that. I might actually have to watch that tonight. Want us losing every game from here on out. Get us the best pick possible. I'm with you. Spring training game during spring break. Tigers, Phillies. Nice, dude. Have fun. Radish ahead for Gage Gonsalves. Spins back against Peak. Perfect shot over the net. Lindholm for Lorai. For Peak. Here is Lauko. If season ends today, we have a top 10 pick. Lauko in front for Hustadinov. Can't play it. I'd actually take that. If Kenny Kaminsky said to me yesterday that the Bruins want a legit, like, almost NHL ready guy, you want to be in the top 8. To the line, Radish for McDonough, left point. Radish controlling in the Bruins' end. Gensel doesn't get a clean shot away. Gord. We get top 10 onto the draft and move in the lottery would be chilling next year. Yeah. Honestly, if the Bruins draft right and they spend their money properly in free agency, they'll make themselves a little bit more competitive. Shot on goal save Swayman. Hang on. They honestly make themselves a little more competitive. I'm not saying a playoff team next year, but possibly if they spend their money in the right way and things mesh well. You never know. And they get a top 5 pick and the guy's NHL ready. Never know. Kastelik against Gensel. I have a lot of cap. Lindholm and Zadorov have better years. They could potentially be a playoff team if everything goes perfect. Right. If Lindholm and Zadorov actually figure it out, right, if they, I'm giving them both one more year. Zadorov a little bit more grace than Lindholm. Because Zadorov, he's already doing fine, I guess. Lindholm, Jokiharju a shot. Where's that puck? Went up and out of play. If they draft's good. Yeah. Providence Bruins lines tonight at Springfield. The first line, Merkulov, Lascelles, Wallstrom, Farinacci, VL Pitlick, Ashbrook, Kuntar, Abate, Nelson, Harrison, Duran, Ortiz and Sweezy, Callahan, Wanner, Brunet, Brunet, and Mass with Bussy. So. And don't worry, Providence is only going to be good for the playoffs because they're going to have Tufte going down, Patra, Lettieri. They have a lot of players. Pasternak, breakaway, shot over the net. Ian Mitchell. The Providence has a chance to make a run. As long as they don't get in the top two of the Atlantic, or else they're going to have a bye, which is so stupid. AHL's playoff format's the stupidest in all professional sports. Anyway. Sorelli's pass broken up by Morgan Geekie. Yokoharu gets it in the zone. Providence can go on a run with our younger guys. Bright. And if they make it, and if they get, and maybe I'll do Providence Bruins Calder Cup playoff games. You never know. Casey Middlestat enters the zone. Trying to get around a defender. Can't. McDonough clears. Here is Lettieri. Spins back. Here is Ian Mitchell. Cross for Lettieri. Broken up. Mitchell shoots wide. Lettieri. Drops for Mitchell. Out top. Lettieri trying to work it for Koepke in front. Koepke's got it in the far corner. Mitchell far circle. Shot save Vasilevsky. Middlestat the rebound. Koepke. Middlestat wearing number 11. Mitchell a drive wide. Here is Hagel. Shot saved by Swayman. Yeah, Middlestat's wearing 11. Was Freddie's number? Sure was. Just the Bruins. Freddie and Carlin trades. We got the Frederick thing. We got a ton back for Frederick. You gotta think about it. 2 draft picks and a defenseman. I mean, and an AHL defenseman. That's not bad. We need to replenish our prospect pool. You wanted that. Who's the captain now? There is none. There won't be for the rest of the season. With Freddie. Okay. All due respect, he wasn't re-signing with the Bruins. I want you to know that. The Bruins weren't going to pay him. So, at least what they wanted, or at least what he wanted, so might as well get something for him. This is Mark Kastelik's 200th NHL game. Carlo trade even more. We got a first! We got a first-round pick! Glendening against Kastelik. Face-off won by Kastelik. Bruins flip this out. Perbix tied up with Brown. I'm fine with every trade the Bruins made besides Marchand. I mean, yeah, sucks to see the guys go. I mean, obviously. But, like, you know. Same money for the rest of his contract. You give up a good defenseman. Who's great shorthanded has. It's only 15. It's $600,000. It's not that big of a deal. It's only $600,000. 15% of $4.1 million. That's not even $1 million. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Just need to trade Pasternak. We're good to go. If you want the Bruins to trade Pasternak, you're on crack. All due respect. I don't know what kind of drugs you're on. For a K600 a K. I know. Cirelli. Shot from the line. Hit the post. We got a pick for Brad. Oh, I know. I'm pissed off about that. I'm pissed off about that whole thing. Let's use free agency. But think about it. Think about it this way, okay? As the Lightning will move the puck up in transition here, as the Bruins have to play it behind their own net, Swayman plays it over to Lorei, or Zadorov, excuse me. Think about it this way: we kind of gain $1 million because I know you're going to say, "Oh, well, what if we could have gained 1.6?" I get it. We gain $1 million out of it because of chance in front for Ustadinov. We get $1 million out of it because Mike Riley. Mike Riley is going to be off the is going to be off the books, the buyout. You know, it's going to be about $700,000 to $1 million extra. So I don't know. Zadorov for Jokiharju ahead. Broken up off a Zaka's stick. Puck comes to Cirelli. One man to beat. It's Jokiharju. Drops back. Pasternak intercepts it. Puck comes to the line. Chernak keeps it in. Cirelli across for Hagel. Back for Kucherov. Couldn't play it. Nearly not getting fired. They should, but they're not because Jacobs just came out in full support. In full support of them. Oh, I wanted to throw up in my mouth this morning. They're not getting fired anytime soon. They're not going to be. They should. They're not going to be. Shot from the line wide. I told you. Oh, I know. But the fact that I read it made me want to throw up this morning. Ugh. Disgusting. The return was criminal. Chance for Koepke and alone. On the line, they score! Vinny Lettieri. The Bruins grab a 1-0 lead. Koepke and Middlestat got the assist. Middlestat gets his first Bruins point, and the Bruins have a 1-0 lead. His first point as a Bruin for Casey Middlestat, and the Bruins lead 1-0 on a goal for Vinny Lettieri. Wow. I'm impressed. It's his 10th game of the Bruins this year. It's Lettieri's 3rd. I am impressed with what's happening here. Lettieri knocked down by Lilleberg. Lettieri has been awesome for Providence this season. He's got 3 goals in 10 games for Boston. He's actually doing pretty good. Would not be surprised if he gets re-signed and gets a full-time NHL role next year. Would not be surprised about that. Here is Lilleberg. Lets it go. Shot over the net. Swayman, I think, got a piece of it. The only way Pasta gets traded is if this 2 or 3 year retool fails, and they'll trade him to get everything possible and enter a complete rebuild. Absolutely. I'm completely with you, Exotic. I think the Bruins are going to enter a quick retool. It might even be 2 or 3 years. It might even be the rest of the season, honestly. I know the Bruins want to compete. I know they want to compete. It might not be as long as you people think it might be. Now, I think it should last until 26, 27. But you never know. You never know. As I go to commercial. Look faster than usual, and that's a good thing. You want to know why? The Bruins, by average age, are the second youngest team in the National Hockey League. You want speed? Here it is, guys. You wanted speed? Here it is. Here it is, guys. There you go. Completely changed the identity of this team in 1 week. Did they not? They went from being one of the middle of the pack teams in age due to Marchand to being the second youngest, only behind Buffalo. Crazy, right? Glendening against Kastelik. Kastelik wins the draw. Referee goes for a tumble. Jokiharju gets this out. Cup's back on, baby. Oh my god, here we go. Here is Glendening. Imagine if they actually win the cup. That'd be funny as hell. Shot goes out of play. Being young has done great things for Buffalo. I know. I know. Face-off won by Florida. Or by Tampa. I'm calling them Florida. I'm thinking of Marchand. The Bruins play the Panthers Tuesday. Beecher gets knocked down. Here is Brown. Flips it in the zone. Beecher plays it around the net. Here is Gergensen on the backhand. Huge check by Zadorov. Here is Jokiharju into the neutral zone. Over to Brown. Brown shot blocked by Radish. Husnudinov keeps it in for Boston. I heard that Sweeney didn't honor the teams Marshy didn't want to go to. Does that have any truth to it? Well, he has an 8-team modified no trade clause. So, contractually, he wouldn't have been able to go to Florida if he was on that 8 list. So, if Florida was on that puck comes in front, Swayman makes the save. If Tampa was on, or Florida was on that 8-team list, he wouldn't have been able to contractually been able to go there. So, could have been more than 8 he didn't want to go to, though. That's fair. That's fair. But contractually, it's only 8 teams. Shot from the line goes wide. Husnudinov knocks into Chernak. Unless he waves Sam. That is also true. But for what was, Chernak in front for Gord couldn't get the pass through. For what was being said in the media, though, it didn't sound like he would even want to waive his no trade anyway. Husnudinov against Gensel. Dumped in behind the net. Which he most likely did. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, but... Kucherov moves us ahead. Hagel. Oh, Swayman. Oh, boy. Highway robbery. Great glove save by Swayman on Hagel. Oh, man. Jeez. Dylan Cousins had a great debut for the Capital, for the Senators today. He had one hit and he had one assist and 9 hits in 17 minutes of on ice time. Most hits he's ever had in a game. Radish's shot blocked by Patrick Brown. It broke his stick. He was gonna go race for a new one, and he can't. So he has no stick. Hagel for Radish. Shot by Kucherov and the one-timer's blocked. Kastelik trying to move this ahead. Radish goes off the broken stick. Hagel in front. Kastelik will flip this out. Brown still does not have a stick. He's going to grab a new one on the fly. He'll go for a change. And then Tampa ices the puck. So if he waved to go to Florida, is that enough for everyone to calm the down because he wanted to leave? I think it will calm Marchand's feelings down. I don't think it'll calm down the return that Sweeney got for Marchand. Big tie-up off the draw. Geeky. Tied up there by Radish. Who scored? Vinny Lettieri. Middlestat got his first point as a Bruin on the assist. Puck played around at the point. Where is Wotherspoon? Was not there. Puck comes all the way back into the Bruins' end. Wotherspoon dumps in. There's another stick in the corner. Nick Paul enters the Bruins' end. Paul on the backhand scoops it on net. And Swayman stands tall on his post and makes a save. They go to commercial break. Apparently, the Boston Fleet had their largest attendance of the year today against the Montreal Victoire. 5,968 today at the Agganis Arena. Agganis, anyway. I don't know how you freaking pronounce that arena. Agganis, okay, I was told it was Agganis. Oh my god. I'll never know. How did the Fleet do? Are they still playing? Montreal beat him in overtime. Damn. Oh, I'm sorry. I am being corrected. Vinny Lettieri never touched that puck. That is, the Bruins' goal was actually Cole Koepke's. Koepke scoring against his former team is hilarious work, by the way. His 8th goal of the season for Koepke. So we just got the correction. It's actually Koepke from Middlestat. Face-off won by Tampa, but the Bruins will actually get this puck out. It's Koepke who gets it out of the zone. Gord. Tied up there by Lori. Middlestat for peek ahead. Well, they're doing the no commentary thing for a little bit. This is actually cool. Lettieri plays it around Koepke. To the line. Shot on net blocked. Middlestat at the left point. Fired on there. Goes wide. Lettieri. He's tied up to the line. Lori. Walks it along the line. Lettieri out high. Shot wide. Koepke in front. Can't play it. Tampa will move this ahead. It's Gensel. Across for Point, knocks down the sauce pass. Lettieri knocks into him. Point. To the line. McDonough gets the feed from Chernak. Gonsalves for McDonough in front. Broken up there by Lettieri. And it's flipped out. Chernak ahead. Bjorkstrand for Gonsalves. To the line. Tampa controlling. Perbix can't play it. Locko ahead for Lindholm. Lindholm flips it in. Perbix for McDonough. Moved ahead now. Here is Gonsalves. Paul shot saves Swayman. And it goes out of play. .323 to go in the second period. Bruins lead 1-0 on a goal for Cole Koepke against his former team, which is hilarious. Lilleberg for Perbix, a shot blocked by Beecher, and that goes out of play. So what? They now decide to play because they traded everyone and took them this long. They have a little bit more speed, a little bit quicker.
Hi.
Hi, bye. Hi, bye. I open up something from Team Snapchat. Hi, bye. That was stupid. One of those Team Snapchat things that they send. Face-off one. And the Tampa will get it out. We'll move it back ahead. Gergensons. That puck took a weird deflection. Was out of play. What's up, Lava? Snatch chat? Yeah. Snap chat. Difference in NBA ticket prices in certain markets is wild. A ticket to Lakers versus Celtics tonight was $485. A ticket to Clippers at Pelicans on Tuesday is $2. Oh, dear. My barber was going to this game tonight, by the way. Going to Lakers-Celtics game tonight. Zaka for Pasternak couldn't get a shot away. Drive by Lori's blocked. This game is flying by. You're right. Geeky passed Peak. He couldn't keep it in. McAvoy will most likely be the next captain. That's fine. Kyle Marshy got traded. No, I didn't. I was just upset though. I almost did. Kucherov shot blocked. The rebound Peak gets it away. Geeky. Bruins have a 3-on-2 here. He has Pasternak to his left, Zacha to his right. Pasternak across for Zacha. They didn't do anything there. A Geeky one-timer goes wide. Here is Lohrei fakes. Has some space. Lohrei wide. Oh, that puck trickles through just wide of the net. And it comes all the way out. Not much has happened with the Bruins since their last game, right? No, not at all. No way. Casey Middlestat, who has the assist on the Koepke goal, dumps it in the zone. Puck is flipped up and out. And this is going to be an icing on the minute 34. My barber. Yeah, the girl that cuts my hair. She is, I go to a barber shop, but a girl cuts my hair. Anyway. I remember I was home for President's Day weekend, and we were just talking, and she was like, yeah, my boyfriend, a big Celtics fan. And I'm like, and she's like, but the tickets are so expensive. I want to surprise him. It's going to be his birthday on the night the Lakers play the Celtics in the Garden. So I guess it's my barber's boyfriend's birthday today. So I was like, check out TickPick. They have no fees on it. And the tickets weren't even all that bad. I mean, so I hope she got the tickets when they were cheap. Here is Middlestat. Jokiharju's shot blocked by Gensel. Koepke. Here is Zadorov. Gets knocked down to his knees. Shot by Jokiharju blocked, and that one goes out of play. No, it wasn't President's Day weekend. It was right before the end of my winter break. So. Face off with one by Glendening. One of the Bruins get their goal. Right here in the second period, Cole Koepke got the goal. I thought it was Vinny Lettieri, but it was actually Cole Koepke. Chernak shot blocked. Goes off the near wall. Played around the net. Paul, Point, and Gonsalves right now. That's Bjorkstrand, sorry. Bjorkstrand's got it to the line. Chernak down to 25 seconds. Bjorkstrand, far circle, now on the slot. Shot, hit the crossbar. Gonsalves for Paul, tied up there by Wotherspoon. Puck comes in front, and Swayman makes the save with 13.5. Oh my God. So Kyle and Brendan are at Kyle's house in Connecticut, and they have a hot tub, and he sent. They're playing music. Jeez. Kastelik, down to 5 seconds, chips it in the zone. You know what? The Boston Bruins, the post-trade deadline Boston Bruins are leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0 at the end of 2 periods. What is happening? What is life right now? What is going on? I don't even know. playoff chances back on? No. Oh. Just cracked my neck. Oh my god. Do they go to commercial break? What if we win our next 5? Will we then be in a spot? Yes, we would. Unless the other teams win their next 5 games too. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute. Bruins lead 1-0 at the end of 2. Don't go anywhere. come back. Hot mic? Don't care. Wait, what did I say? Now I need to know. I'm surprised they're even playing as good as they are right now. Well, am I wrong? So you mute your mic on the Be Right Back screen. Oh, you guys don't know how I do this. Okay, let me explain it. So to play the goal horns and music and stuff, I play it off a speaker on my phone. So I have to leave my mic on for that. So. The Bruins offered Marchand a 3-year deal, but the money was the gap. Man. It sucks. What's good, Sam? What's up, Stassi? How are you? Got a new vid coming out tonight at 7. Great. Go check it out. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my God. That's gross. Carlo in a Leafs jersey. This is even worse. This is even worse. This is criminal. That's what that is. And then, did they post Coyle's jersey yet? No, they haven't done that yet. Marchand in a Panthers jersey just doesn't look right. Right? But Coyle in an Avs jersey. I can't see it. They haven't posted it yet. Let me check their Twitter. Coyle spoke to media. The game's on NHL Network tonight. I don't have NHL Network. Oh. I kind of wanted to watch Carlo versus Coyle, but I don't have NHL Network at home. Told me it's NHL Network. I know, it sucks. Love the moves, all of them. huge haul. Yeah, Carl's on as 4 on our depth chart, and he can be replaced. Sure, okay. Coyle's not getting any younger. Fair. Marchand could be back next year. Also fair. Also very fair. You never know. I'm gonna watch Lakers Celtics tonight. I might watch that too, honestly. We'll see. Haven't checked. Did we play the Avs again this year? No. We played Toronto again. I think. No, we don't play Toronto either. We won't see Florida. We won't see Colorado. We won't see Toronto the rest of the season. But we see Florida Tuesday, but Marchand's not going to play. So. Sucks. Sucks, dude. Minnesota or New Jersey? No Minnesota. New Jersey, we see him 2 more times, but McLaughlin's going to be in Utica anyway. He won't be on the NHL roster. I'll be surprised if he is, honestly. So. Rangers and Senators were in overtime. The Senators won. Brady Tkachuk, the OT winner. You think the Bruins fans will boo Don Sweeney Tuesday? Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of expletives thrown at Sweeney in the front office and everybody. Oh yeah, 100%. How's the weather there in New Hampshire? It's 29 degrees and windy. Boston chokes in the 3rd period. Typical Bruins. That would be a thing they'd do. dude. I discovered her because of the All-Star game last year. I've been a fan of her music ever since. Hint's about to have a hat trick and continuing his insane stretch again. Rupe Hintz has been playing out of his mind recently. Rupe Hintz has been going crazy. Thomas Harley had a game winner a few nights ago for Dallas, right? All right, third period about to start. 17.66 games. It's a ridiculous number, I know that for sure. Road Whites. Lightning and the home Blacks going from left to right. Bruins have a 1-0 lead, surprisingly, on the Lightning here in the third period on a goal from Cole Koepke in the second. Shot by Kucherov, blocked by Peak. That puck comes to Swayman, he'll make the save. Oh, that's great. I can't tell you what I just saw. He'll announce it, but very happy for a certain individual. Chance in front, and Hagel broke it up. That you have seen on stream before. Many, many times. Chernak puck comes out. McDonough for Chernak. Kucherov will move this ahead cross ice, and Zacha breaks it up. Pasternak and Geeky to his left. Zacha. Pasternak shot, blocked in traffic. Puck comes in front. Vasilevsky keeps it out for the moment. Geeky makes a man fall over. Plays it off a weird bounce to Pasternak. Dumps in from center, just wide of Vasilevsky. It almost went in the net. Zadorov, first man on it. Zadorov spins, shoots. Lindholm the rebound, save by Vasilevsky on Zadorov and Lindholm with those nice little moves after stepping up after Tampa just sat back and didn't play the puck. Red Sox lost in spring training 9-8 to the Twins today, but the Red Sox erased a 7-0 deficit. So, Jokiharju shot over the net. Zadorov pinches, shoots, rebound. Lindholm for Lauko, got his stick tied up in front. Kept in there by Husnudinov. Lauko lets it go. That shot goes over the net. Zadorov, puck taken away by Glendening. Seeing the Lethierry goal again. Fast forward. Middle stat off Letarian in the zone. Moser. Gensel takes it away. Tampa will get this out of here's Point. Mitchell. For Parker Wotherspoon. Koepke. Crosses the line. Gets through all 5 members of the Tampa defense. Middle stat in front. Koepke backhand broken up in front. I like this line. Letary, Middlestat, Koepke is not bad. I actually don't mind it. They were playing with speed right now and precision in their game. I think there's a fight going on, but in Tampa wouldn't surprise me. There's a fight happening behind the Bruins net, but it's in the crowd. Shot blocked by Letary, shattered his stick. Lilleberg for point. Bjorkstrand save. I like what I've seen from Middlestat. I like what I've seen from that trio. Just all together. Gensel for Lilleberg for Perbix. Lets it go. Shot blocked. Point. Middlestat gonna tie him up. Here's a chance for Gensel, a one-timer out of the bench, and a save as that one goes wide. Wotherspoon flips it ahead and out. Lilleberg dumps in around the net. Mason Lohrei over to Wotherspoon. Ahead, Gergenson's tied up, takes down Patrick Brown. Kastelik, who got his get back on Lilleberg earlier. Beecher's going to outrace the icing. Beecher trying to go back to the line with it, instead taken away there by Mitchell Chafee. Puck comes back to the Bruins end. Lohrei's got it. Peak on the far side, moves it ahead. Knocked into. Bruins have it. Patrick Brown shoots. And a save by Vasilevsky on Brown. Patrick Brown getting another look in the NHL. He's the current captain of the Providence Bruins. Providence in action against Springfield. Top line, Lascelles, Wahlstrom, Merkulov today. I read that weird. It's Lascelles. Oh, come on, drop the puck. It's Lascelles, Merkulov, Wahlstrom, the first line today against the Thunderbirds. Puck drop at 7:05 at Mass Mutual in Springfield. And they're off until Wednesday. They travel up to Toronto for a game against the Marlies Wednesday night. Chernak shot wide. Looking at points, it is possible for Bruins to get a top 5 pick still. 100% is. Chance in front. They score on the back. No, they didn't score. Hagel missed an open net. How did that stay out? It should be a 1-1 game right now. Pasternak going around the world with it. The fans thought it went in. I thought it went in. Zadorov throws it back to Swayman. Moves it ahead to Lohrei. How is this Bruins... How are the Bruins still leading right now? Brandon Hagel had a tap in. How did that not go? The light came on. The graphics behind the net came on. Nothing. Zadorov ahead for Lauko. Husnadinov. Lauko knocked down. Still battling. Gets it back. Lauko whips it across. Broken up. I like what I've seen out of Husnadinov today. With a little bit of precision to his game. Nice try to find Lindholm in front. Lindholm gets it back. Turns around. Drops it to the line. Jokiharju shot wide. Husnadinov for Lindholm. Tied up there by Perbix. Lilleberg. Providence are on a long road trip. They're not home. The Providence does not have a home game until March 29th. They take on the Hartford Wolfpack back at the Amica Mutual Pavilion. They're on the road for the next little while. They play Lehigh Valley, Charlotte for 2 games, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Springfield next weekend, Springfield tonight, the Marlies, Rochester Friday. They're going to be moving all over the place. This is flipped in. Nope, no icing, they're going to say. Point for Gensel. Point's got it. Paul in front, but that was Moser, in front. It's cleared all the way back down. We have an icing against the Bruins. Just did a draft lottery simulator once, and the Bruins jumped 8 spots the first overall. Could it be a sign? If the Bruins get the first overall pick, I think we're doing a first... I think, Mark, we had talked about maybe doing a draft reaction stream in June. I know I do want to do a free agent frenzy stream at BNG on July 1. I did say I wanted to do that, so we'll see. Braden Point. Gotta have ESPN Plus. So do I. Mitchell ahead for Koepke. Moves it ahead. Point. Brown tied up. Here is Kastelik back to Peak. Mason Lohrei dumps in. Here is Brown. Oh, Pastrnak got knocked down. Knocked Vasilevsky's stick out of his hand. Beecher, Brown, Pastrnak. Gergensons for Chafee. Is offside, and Peak knocked him down. Might send folks to the draft, or I might hang with the Bees, the Warrior, because it's going to be virtual. Oh, yeah. How did Hagel miss? He had an open net. Swayman got a piece of it. There's no way. There is no way. He somehow got a piece of that, and it deflected it off the crossbar and wide. There is no way Swayman got a piece of that. That's highway robbery. No way. I thought he missed. He got blocked. Yeah, Swayman stopped it, and then it deflected off the crossbar. Huh. That's funny. Canes forward Jack Roslovic has switched back to his number 96 jersey, which he vacated for Mikko Rantanen in exchange for a Rolex. He wins the deadline. Jack Roslovic won the deadline, guys. He got a Rolex and he got his jersey number back. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh! Oh my god, I'm still just seeing the replays of the save. No way. Oh my god, he got the stick on it. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is one of the craziest saves I've ever seen Swayman make. That's crazy. Locko. Lohrei. Puts it in around the net. Perbix. The Bruins have a 1-0 lead and a goal for Cole Koepke in the second. This puck comes back to the Bruins end. Lohrai's got it. The Bruins have kind of commanded the pace of play throughout the entire afternoon. Peak off Lindholm and in. Here's Perbix, tied up there by Lindholm. Lauko tied up there by Lilleberg. Past Husnudinov, and now Gage Gonsalves. Play back to Lilleberg. Tampa will move this ahead in a stretch pass for Paul. Jokiharju deflects. Geeky dumps it in. The save of the night? Yeah. Zacha in the slot. Vasilevsky stops it. Good job by Geeky working it to Zacha in the slot. Just a great save by Vasilevsky. Face-off won by Tampa. Kucherov crosses the Bruins line. The Bruins have done a really good job defensively, too. Zacha trying to spring Pasternak on a breakaway. Just got his stick lifted. It wasn't enough oomph on the pass. Zacha trying to get to Pasternak, intercepted. Bruins step up. Jokiharju gets it into Pasternak. In front, Zacha just ahead of him there on that pass from Pasternak. Chernak ahead. Zacha the intercept just through Pasternak. Almost had a breakaway. Dude, if Pasternak played that puck and had a breakaway, 2-0. 2-0. Point intercepted. The Bruins break it up again. Lettieri dumps it in. Really good blue line coverage defensively. This is great. They're not allowing Tampa anything right now. Here comes Point for Bjorkstrand. They're pinching at the right times. They finally get some sort of possession. Fired on net. And Swayman makes a glove save on a try from the line from Bjorkstrand. I think it might have been tipped by Point in front. Why it looks so much better? It's crazy. I think Tampa underestimated the Bruins today because of how weak their roster looked. You like Middlestad's game a lot? Yeah, Middlestad looks great. He fits right in. He's a really good facilitator in a lot of situations. Brown moves this ahead. Can't connect with Beecher or Kastelik. The forecheck. I mean, the puck battles, the forecheck, the back check. It all looks better. And to think we have Middlestad over Coyle for an extra $500,000 on the contract is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's only an extra $500,000 for Middlestad. Coyle was making 5.25. Middlestad's making 5.7. Gensel spins back against Mitchell. For Bjorkstrand, Mitchell and Middlestad in there to tie him up. A shot by Perbix blocked by Koepke. Lohrei plays it over to Mitchell. Ahead for Middlestad. Chips it in the zone, and offensive zone face-off drawn by Middlestad. As they go to TV timeout, 9:06 to play. He was throwing because how he was playing in Colorado. Well, he wasn't really fitting in Colorado. Maybe if you give him an elevated role in Boston, maybe he'll thrive. Who knows, right? They're putting him on the second line with Koepke and Lettieri today, and he's looking pretty good, so. Looks like he kind of, fits right in. Could be trade bait in a year or two at the deadline also. Yeah. I mean, we have him until the end of 26-27, so we have him for 2 more years after this. Think about that, right? At 5.75, and if he produces decently, either could be a good trade bait or a good piece to have to begin with for a push, right? Now 6 to play here in the third. Bruins up 1-0. This one's Here We Go Again, by the way. It's by Throwing Gravity. It's up on Spotify. You should go listen to it. Pretty good song. Face off won by Zacha. Bruins have it in the near corner. Geeky tied up there with Chernak. 9 minutes to play. To the line. Wotherspoon keeps it in. Here is Geeky. Takes a shot blocked. Wotherspoon has Mitchell to his right. Wotherspoon into Pasternak down low. And here's the Lightning. They'll try to get this out as they win the battle. Cirelli flips this out. Glendening is offside. Bruins have to make sure they tag up. Geeky trying to deflect it over to Zacha. Can't. Pasternak plays it onside. Nice take by Kucherov. Jokiharju can't win the battle. Dumped in around the net. Pasternak flips this out to center with 8 minutes left. Radish. Pasternak gloves it down. He'll try to move this ahead. He'll find Husnadinov just ahead of his stick. Kucherov backing up Zadorov there. Jokiharju flips this high and out. Radish tied up there by Husnadinov. Has Lauko in front. Oh, wow. Lauko's got to force that. Sometimes you got to force a shot. He's trying to set up Lindholm in the slot. Good idea, but you have an opening there. Turn around a little flip shot on Vasilevsky. You never know. That could surprise him. You never know, right? Here's Gord. Rips it from out top wide on Swayman. Gonsalves plays it past Gord. This puck comes to a free Jacob Lauko. He'll get it out to center. Chernak up ahead. Kastelik tying up Gord. Brown for Beecher. Beecher taken down. Guides it in the zone. Nick Paul plays it around. Deflects off Gonsalves all the way out. Wotherspoon. Why are we winning? Great question. Patrick Brown dumps in. Can we lose? Huh. Mitchell. Puck comes to Kastelik. He'll guide it in. What? Oh my lord! They score from center ice! Mark Kastelik just scored from center! That surprised everyone, including me and Vasilevsky. Kastelik dumped it in. He faked out everyone. It went off of Radish and in. Vasilevsky had no idea. Puck luck is on the Bruins side today. Mark Kastelik, 2-0 Bees. Wow. The hockey god, they're smiling on the Bruins today. This is something. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. From the Elmo edit? I was on YouTube somewhere. Surprised me. It surprised me. And I'm the commentator. I wasn't that goals like that don't happen. I'm speechless. I can't even find the words. Goals like that don't happen very often. That's crazy. Jokiharju for Middlestat, intercepted there by Bjorkstrand. Gensel for point. Shot, great save of the blocker by Swayman. McDonough shoots wide. Point down to under 6 minutes to go. Radish for Gensel. McDonough. Point in front, comes out to the line. Radish has got it. McDonough far point. Shot. Swayman makes his 21st save of the afternoon. Oh boy. How? Oh god. If you're a Celtics fan, you'll like this. Mark Kastelic doing his best Peyton Pritchard impression with that half-court shot. Scott McLaughlin tweeted that out. That's funny. Oh god. Are the Bruins really gonna win this game? Dude, I don't know, man. Let's hope they don't blow it. Can never rule that out with this team, can you? Ugh. How they see Locko back in the black and gold? I'm kind of whatever on Locko. Like, cool. Hustendinov I was actually more excited about than Locko. I was kind of like, oh, Locko's back. Cool. Oh, we got Hustendinov? Oh, cool. What's your favorite food? They pull the goalie with 6 minutes to go. Ballsy. Okay. There is still plenty of time. And Tampa pulls the goalie. Extra attacker on. Kucherov's shot's blocked. Here is Hagel. That is an early pull. Kucherov's shot saved by Swayman. Rebound cleared away. Bruins keep it. Tampa keeps it in. Backdoor. Swayman says no on Gensel in front. Great save by Swayman on Gensel. What's your favorite food? I love a good cheeseburger. I'm actually having one for dinner tonight. I'm so excited. It was Gensel and Sorelli. Think Swayman's playing outstanding today? Swayman's looked good. He's looked very good today. Knock on wood. Kucherov shot, save Swayman, rebound. Point can't get the rebound away. Radish for Hagel. Sorelli behind the net. Here is Kucherov. Took a weird bounce. Beecher gets it from his hands and knees. Zadorov! He scores! Dude! Nikita Zadorov from his own zone! Oh my! Nikita Zadorov just scored from his own zone! Oh my god! I am bamboozled! I can't believe what I'm seeing, guys. How? As we're now in the final five, presented by Black and Gold Productions. Go to episode 384 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast. Is coming out tomorrow at 12. I am in a world of shock at the moment. If you had told me yesterday that the Bruins were going to win this game, I would have called you nuts. 4:46 to play. Play stops. This is crazy. You and the Bruins fans needed this today. Oh my god. You have no idea. You're a Rays fan? Well, I'm sure I'll be calling some Rays Red Sox games this summer. These two teams play each other all the time. They're division rivals. I'm sure Red Sox and Rays will be meeting. I'll be calling one Red Sox game a week this summer. Kucherov in transition. Swayman, a good save on Kucherov. Radish, and now Pasternak with Koepke. Pasternak across. Koepke scores! Cole Koepke has his second goal of the game. It's 4-0. Cole Koepke. Way to stick it to his former team. That's what you get for letting me walk. It's 2 goals against you. Ha ha! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. They made it look too easy. They made it look too easy. This is wild. This is insanity. Where are the Bruins? This is not the Bruins. What hockey team am I cheering for right now? What is happening? No Lindholm, no Marchand, no Carlo, no McAvoy, no Coyle. No problem? I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. No way. Castlick with Beecher. Castlick across. Beecher got his stick lifted. What is happening? Lindholm has a break here. Lindholm got his stick lifted at the last second. 3 goals from Koepke and Castlick combined, with Zadorov getting the other one. This is insane, man. Yeah, no Frederick, no Brazo? Dude. Geeky. Bumped off the puck. Peak for Lori. This is an ice against the Bruins with 2:23 to go. Pasternak gets an assist on the Koepke goal. This is the happiest you've ever been, Sam, in a game. No, this is the happiest I've been in a while being a Bruins fan, you know? A drive there wide. This is the happiest I've been in a long time watching the Bruins. It's very depressing watching the Bruins this season, so the fact that they're getting a win today, it just makes me feel a little better. Especially after everything that happened yesterday. Puck comes in front. Swayman has it, I think. And now Gordon Peak are exchanging in front. Face-off is won here by the Bruins. They get it out to center. Here's Lindholm for Patrick Brown. He takes a bump. Lindholm dumps in. Game 7 against Toronto was the last time. Yeah, that was one of the happiest moments, man. And I'm so glad I got to call that with you guys. With you guys watching the Pastrnak game winner last year in the Game 7. The greatest moment ever in these live streams. Beecher for Brown. Dumps in with 90 seconds to go. Gonsalves. Chafee. Swayman, great save with 1:17 left on Mitchell Chafee. Face-off won by Tampa. Moser, wide of the net. Koepke, Chernak shot, a surprise Swayman made the save. Bruins are just offside with 1:02 left. Middlestat almost sent Koepke for a hat trick. That would have been crazy. It wasn't offsides. It didn't, not really. Like, we are in the final minute. These two teams will meet one more time. That puck lands on the crowd up and out of play. These two teams will meet one more time next Saturday night at TD Garden. We'll be live for that one. $43.7 to go. This game in Boston or in Tampa? This game's in Tampa. The team on the right on the scoreboard is the home team. Kastelik. Brown saved by Vasilevsky. $30 seconds to go. Beecher. To the line, Mitchell. Wotherspoon. Puts it in deep. Shot saved by Vasilevsky from Ian Mitchell with 16.6 left. Face-off won by the Lightning. 10 seconds. After one of the most heartbreaking days in the history of the Boston Bruins organization, they pull out a victory, taking down the Tampa Bay Lightning, and for the first time in 65 home games, the Tampa Bay Lightning have been shut out Oh my God, that is crazy. Block shots, 23 for the Bruins, 20 for Tampa. Bruins with 13 giveaways, Tampa with 16, 3 takeaways compared to the Bruins 1. Wow. This is crazy. Let's get to your 3 stars of the game here. You know, it's not happy. I'm just at a loss for words at the moment, Joseph. I'm just at a loss for words. Let's get to your 3 stars of the game. Your 3rd star of today's game had one of the weirdest goals. Actually, you know what? No. Sorry, Castellic, no. Your 3rd star of the game made his Bruins debut today, got an assist, and his overall looked good. Casey Middlestat, your 3rd star of the game today. Your 2nd star of the game today had 2 goals. Cole Koepke. Stone cold Cole Koepke. Your 2nd star of the game today. Thank you. And your 1st star of the game today, a 26 save shutout performance. The goaltender, Jeremy Swayman, your 1st star of the game this afternoon. Unreal. I just can't believe they pulled that off. Middlestat got to Tampa this morning. Dude, I don't understand. As Josiah, what a win for this Bruins team today, huh? Hello?
Dude.
Oh, here we go.
What just happened?
I don't know.
What did I just watch? Was that the Bruins not being dog crap?
Yeah.
What? Against the Lightning? Wow. I was out of words for a little bit, but wow. I tell you all the time, the Bruins are emotional roller coaster, normally because it goes good from bad, but they just went bad to good. Like, the trade deadline, obviously we could talk about that, but, you know, long story short, good trade deadline, bad ending there with Marshy, but, I'm honestly gonna say, I think this woke them up a little bit. Like, hey, even your captain of 16 years wasn't safe. You think you're safe? They played really well. You know, there were no penalties in the 2nd or 3rd period for either team.
Right.
But, you know, it was controlled.
Yep.
And I was never really uncomfortable in this game. I mean, other than, you know, it was 1-0 and Sway made an absolutely ridiculous save. Other than that, I wasn't really nervous this whole game. And as soon as Kastelik scored that hell of a goal, which I just looked at the goal visualizer, it is so funny to see someone getting a goal when there are none of your players in the offensive zone. There were no Bruins in the Tampa Bay zone at the time of the goal.
Yeah.
0. And then seeing an empty net goal with more than 5 minutes left in the 3rd period is also kind of funny. Don't get me wrong. There were some pretty crazy strokes of luck. I mean, Swayman getting a stick on that was kind of lucky. Kastelik got a lucky goal. And then Zadorov, I don't know if you noticed, but during the empty net goal, when he shot it, it took a really weird bounce and actually almost went over the crossbar. There were some lucky moments, don't get me wrong, but they played really well. I knew Casey Middlestat was a great trade. He looked spectacular. As you said, he got a point.
Mm-hmm.
He looked amazing. Koepke decided to play one of his best games of his career.
Yep.
Everybody looked pretty good. I'm kind of shook.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but losing some of your top guys in a trade deadline actually might have woken them up. Be like, hey, we can't, like, no one's safe around here. You might feel like you're safe. You got Marshawn, Coyle, Carlo, and Frederick traded. Obviously, some of those are much more easy to trade than others, but wow. Unreal. I mean, I'll take it. I'm pumped. I'm really excited about this. I did not expect not just a win, but a shutout in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So right after the trade deadline, when emotions are high, you go into Tampa Bay and you shut them out.
Right.
That was nowhere near what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, me either. I will say, I really liked the Middlestat Kepke Lettieri line today.
Absolutely. It shocked me. I was like, wow, that they work really well. And, you know, I was there just lurking. I was driving, so I wasn't able to text. But I had your stream pulled up, and I was listening to it in my car.
Right.
And I was listening to you talk about it, and you were like, you know, these lines look really, really strange. You know, you got Zakop, Geeky, and Pasternak with the first line, which makes sense now that you're down Marshy. But then, yeah, going Lindholm, it's Kuznetsov, right? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Okay, so I have it on the screen. Husnadinov.
Bless you. But yeah, no, that third line, but you know, with Middlestat, Kepke, and Lettieri, you know, wow, I'm kind of pumped. I mean, the only line that didn't really do a whole lot was Brown, Beecher, and Kastelik, but you know, that's kind of expected. But Kastelik still scored a goal, so it's like, how was it like? I think the fourth line did really well, and then obviously, I'm totally for Yoki Haru playing with Zadorov.
Right.
Because Zadorov playing with, you know, he was playing with Peak, and then there was one point he was playing with Lorei, and, you know, he never really felt comfortable. He looked comfortable this game. Obviously, he was probably super paranoid his stick was going to break at 18-second mark again, but, you know.
Yeah.
No, this is the first time I have pretty much no complaints. What a game, man. Impressive. I would not think that this team has enough morale and heart to come out after losing their captain and some key parts to shut out a team that was 11 out of the past 13 games. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, 100%. I'm typing some pronunciations, some phonetic spellings in the chat so you guys can actually learn how to pronounce it. So you guys can actually learn how to pronounce some of these names because they're a little weird. I know. Right. I have it on the screen. So it's Husnadinov, Yoki Haru, Middlestat.
I mean, Middlestat's easy, but the other two are like.
And then of course, you guys, if you guys have been here before, you guys know how to say Laco's last name. It's Laco or Lauco, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna say Laco.
Grapes.
What's up?
Or grapes.
Grapes, that too. Yeah, grapes. I wonder on Tuesday when he gets back to TD Garden, I wonder if he's going to walk in with a bag of grapes.
If he does, I'm giving him so many flowers.
That like legendary moment, actually.
Legendary. Chad moves, man. Also, Chad, where'd you go? Why'd you die? The Bruins just won. Be happy.
Yeah, true. Big facts.
Oh, man.
Big facts.
Wow. That was unexpected. And, I mean, first of all, the hockey's not even over yet. I mean, we have so many good games on tonight. You got Leafs and Avalanche. You got the Toilet Bowl of the Blackhawks and Predators. Blues, Kings, Stars, Oilers, and then a couple others. Damn. First of all, Trial, I mean, I get it. Everyone's like, tank. But, like, I would say give this team a couple games. And if you feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't hook me into the like, oh, we're gonna win the Stanley Cup. No. But like, first of all, there's not really any reason to tank because it's a lottery in the NHL. It's not like the NFL.
Right.
I mean, obviously you can increase your chances. I get that, but give these guys a chance. I mean, after seeing that was I don't think any Bruins fan would have expected them to walk into Tampa Bay after a really emotional night and shut out the Lightning.
Yeah.
And as you said, if someone told you that, you'd say they're crazy.
I would have called them nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Parker says I give up. Yeah, Parker, I agree. I also I give up predicting this team a lot of the time. I do.
Yeah.
It's like what did somebody in the BNG Slack chat say? Let me see. What do they call the Bruins? See, what do they call it? This team is an abusive relationship.
What?
No. Hold on a minute. Let me think it out. You have your good days and you have your bad days, right?
No, I don't. I'm not saying you're wrong. That's just kind of messed up.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's also kind of right. I mean, this team has its good nights and then its bad nights. So, you never know.
Oh, God. Huh.
So,
Man, I mean, oof. I'm very conflicted right now. I don't know how to feel. I really don't.
you know what? I'll tell you how I feel. I'm happy. For the first time in a couple days, I'm happy right now that the Bruins won a game.
Because I didn't think it was going to happen until Thursday next week.
Who the Bruins
I
play?
thought they were going to lose tonight.
Who do the Bruins play Thursday?
Sens.
I wouldn't
I
have been
thought they
so.
had a better chance against them than the Panthers and the Lightning.
Well, okay, yeah, that's fine.
But, yeah, and I'm scared. I mean, I know we have a very false sense of confidence right now. Because, we're like, wow, we just shut out the Lightning. And then we're like, shit, we're on the road for, 6 of the next 9 games or whatever.
Yeah, forever.
Ew, forever. Yeah, we go home and face the Panthers and then do a quick Ottawa trip. Then you're home for 2 games. But then once that game on the 17th of March is done, the next time you play a game at home is not until April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a long road trip.
Brutal.
I mean, you visit Vegas, San Jose, LA, Anaheim, and Detroit. Oof.
I might not be doing a lot of those West Coast games. We'll see. Depends.
Why?
My spring break will be over by then, and quiet hours. And
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
they're all 10 p.m. games. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Never mind. I won't be watching them.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know my schedule. It might not be. I don't know.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was.
I like winning. We should do it more often.
If we had done it a lot more often and earlier this season, we might be in a different conversation right now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
If we didn't have to wait till game, 60, whatever this is now?
It's like 60,
63, 64, something like that.
64? Something like that? Yeah. The Bruins are still above 500. 29, 28, and whatever the hell. I think we're 29, 28, and 8. I think. So.
Yikes. But hey, 19 days until regular season Red Sox baseball.
Thank God. I was talking to Grant and my friend Roby, and we might actually be going to the Sunday night baseball of the home opener weekend against the Cardinals.
I was thinking about it too, actually.
Yeah, it's a Sunday night baseball. We're thinking about it because it's Roby's birthday, and I said, yeah, he was like, either that or Providence Bruins hockey. I'm like, well, all due respect to Providence Bruins hockey, Major League Baseball or minor league hockey. What are we taking here? You know what I mean?
Especially opening night Red Sox.
And the
Or not
ticket
opening night, but opening weekend.
and tickets aren't even all that bad. Apparently, to sit in like the right field grandstand, it's like $30
Really?
for like 10 or 15 rows back. It's not bad at all.
I mean, I know the Red Sox aren't great, right? Well, they weren't for a while. They might be this year, but still, that on opening night for the Red Sox?
Well, it's not opening night. It's the last game of the series, but still.
Oh yeah, that would be. Oh yeah, no, I'm looking. So yeah, opening night's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, I'm looking at SeatGeek right now, and yeah, you can go in the bleachers right now for like $37.
I'll take that in a heartbeat.
That's nuts.
Like, I'm on TickPick right now, right? If I were to look up Red Sox, and I go to April 6th, okay? Quantity, 3 tickets. It would be the 3 of us going. Cheapest? Okay. Right field bleachers, 19 rows up, $31 each.
That's not bad at all.
I'm for 3 tickets, less than $100 for 3 tickets to go see the Cardinals and the Red Sox? Are you kidding me?
Opening weekend?
Opening weekend? That's ridiculous.
Nuts, dude.
So,
I mean, honestly, that's why, I'm saying don't blow your money on Bruins and Celtics tickets if you just want to watch some good sports. I mean, take the Boston Fleet, for example. They just played their first or their second game at the Agganis Arena for BU. They just played just this afternoon. Attendance was 6,000. Their average before that was like 4,000 or under at Songa's because it's Lowell. Who wants to go to Lowell? And it was a good game. They lost in overtime, unfortunately, 3-2 to Montreal. But I have tickets to the second game at Angus's Arena on the 22nd.
Nice.
Or excuse me, the 26th, Wednesday. I'm going with a friend to see that game.
Who they playing?
Those are what?
Who they playing?
Toronto.
Ah, the Scepters? Scepters?
Scepters.
Yeah.
English. But those tickets, which were in decently high demand because there's only two games at the BU Arena, it only cost me $50
each.
Yeah, so a little pricey, but that's because it's only 2 games of the season. And at Songa's you get them for $30 or $40.
Where are you sitting?
I think last row, which is the best because no one's behind you.
So you're $50 each for a back row. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Because Agganis is a smaller building, so.
Right. Yeah, you don't really need front row tickets to see everything.
And plus,
long story short.
I've learned this when going to hockey games. Sometimes being on the glass is cool and all, but you can't really see the other way.
True.
So I'd actually prefer to sit more back, if anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what people make the argument for the bleacher seats at TD Garden. So.
Yeah.
You're far away, but you're high up, so you see everything.
Yeah, and the garden, the way the garden is constructed, it's kind of more of like everything kind of looks over. So
yeah,
I've sat. I went to a Bruins Flames game last year. The game that I tried vlogging, but my editing software didn't like any of the videos I took. Anyway, long story. All the videos got corrupted. They lost that game anyway, so it wouldn't have been a good vlog anyway. But we were sitting in the back row, and we could see everything fine. We were sitting in the back row of the upper deck, like we were up against the wall.
Yeah.
So wasn't bad.
I mean, either way, Boston sports is looking better. I mean, obviously, excluding the Bruins, the Fleet are in second place. They're probably going to make the playoffs.
Good.
The Red Sox are looking decent.
Good.
The Patriots, if they make some good moves in the offseason, might have it a legitimate season.
Good.
The Celtics are about to play the Lakers at home tonight. That's going to be a crazy game.
I'll be watching some of that for sure.
Me too. And then the Bruins have life. I'm not going to say they're out of the shit category, but hey, they have life. They're not fully dead.
Nope, they're not. Not fully dead. Any last thoughts, Josiah?
Marshy will miss you.
Yeah.
Hope you come back for a day to retire a Bruin.
Yeah.
Trades were good. Game was even better. Go Bees, go.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Josiah. I'll talk to you after Tuesday's game against Florida.
Ooh, yeah, that is next.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I wonder how the TD Garden's going to react to that. I know Marshy's not playing, but there's still going to be some emotion. I know that.
For sure.
All right. See you then.
All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, man. That's Josiah. Yeah. What a win today. Can't say I expected that. Cannot say I expected that today. All right, everybody. That is going to do it for me here this evening. The Bruins surprise everybody, including me, and shut out the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-0 here this afternoon. They're back in action Tuesday at the Garden against the Panthers. Ugh, God. Can't believe it. I'm just in a world of shock at the moment. What does Toodles mean? Bye. That's what it means. Kepke's up to 9 goals in the season. That's crazy. How many goals is that for Kastelik? He hasn't scored in forever. I'm making the Instagram graphic. 5. And then Zadorov, that's 4. Let me do this real quick. There we go. All right. I'll thank you guys so much for watching the live stream today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on your post notifications so that you never miss when we go live or upload here on the channel. Make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, as is all down below in the description. I'm starting to post a little more over on TikTok. You should go follow me over there. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for Bruins and Panthers at the TD Garden. Bruins win 4-0, your final. See you guys.